Hey everyone, welcome back to our YouTube channel Code and Create. Today we're diving into something super exciting, the upcoming React 19 update. This update is packed with incredible new features that are going to transform how we develop with React. So if you're a React developer or just curious about what's new, stick around because you will not want to miss this. Before we get started, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell so you never miss our upcoming videos. Let's dive deeper into each feature and see how React 19 is going to make our lives as developers so much easier. First up, we have the new React compiler. This is a game changer for performance. The new React compiler automatically optimizes your code during the build process. This means it analyzes your components and makes them more efficient, leading to better performance without any extra work from you. By optimizing how components update, the React compiler reduces unnecessary re-renders. This means your app will be faster and more responsive. With fewer re-renders and optimized code, users will experience less lag and smoother interactions within your app. The reliability of the React compiler is proven by its use in large-scale applications like Instagram, ensuring it's ready for production use. Before React 19, developers had to manually optimize components using the memo function to prevent unnecessary re-renders. Memo is a higher-order component provided by React to optimize functional components. Memo only re-renders the component if its props change, reducing performance costs for components with expensive calculations. The new React compiler automatically optimizes components during the build process, reducing the need for manual optimization techniques like memo. This leads to cleaner code and improved performance without extra effort. Next, let's talk about server components and server actions. Server components allow certain parts of your app to be rendered on the server instead of the client. This can significantly improve load times and SEO. By rendering on the server, your application content is more accessible to search engines, leading to better SEO. Additionally, users experience faster load times since the server handles initial rendering. Server actions simplify how you handle asynchronous operations on the server, making it straightforward to manage data fetching and updates. Server actions enable more efficient data submissions and updates, reducing delay and improving overall app performance. Before React 19, data fetching and rendering were done on the client side using hooks like useEffect. This could lead to slower load times and less optimal SEO. And now in React 19, we have server components which allow parts of the app to be rendered on the server. This improves load times and SEO by delivering pre-rendered content to the client, reducing the need for initial client-side rendering and data fetching. React 19 also brings asset loading integrated with Suspense. With Suspense, assets like style sheets, fonts, and images are loaded in the background. This ensures that the page is displayed only when all necessary resources are ready. By loading assets in the background, Suspense prevents layout shifts and flickering, providing a smoother visual experience. This integration ensures that users do not see partially loaded pages or unstyled content, enhancing the overall user experience. Before, developers manually handled asset loading, such as images, within useEffect hooks. This could result in layout shifts or flickering as assets load asynchronously. Now React 19 uses Suspense to manage background loading of assets, preventing layout shifts and flickering. This ensures a smoother user experience as all necessary resources are ready before rendering the component. Managing document metadata just got easier. React 19 includes built-in support for managing document metadata such as titles, meta descriptions, and links. This feature simplifies the process of adding and updating these elements. With metadata management directly in React components, you can easily handle SEO-related tags, improving your app's search engine visibility. This built-in support eliminates the need for libraries like React Helmet, reducing dependencies and simplifying your code base. As I said before, developers used libraries like React Helmet to manage document metadata, such as titles and meta tags, which added extra dependencies and complexity to the code base. Now, React 19 introduces built-in support for document metadata, allowing developers to manage titles and meta tags directly within their components, reducing dependencies and also simplifying the code base. React 19 now supports web components, allowing you to use existing web components in your React apps smoothly. React 19 makes it easier to integrate and use existing web components within your React applications, promoting reuse and compatibility. By supporting web components, React 19 extends the range of components available for use, allowing you to include third-party elements easily. This support encourages a more consistent development environment where React and web components can coexist and complement each other. Before, integrating web components required manual handling, including importing and referencing the components within use-effect hooks, which could be inefficient. React 19 provides built-in support for web components, allowing them to be used directly within React components without additional setup, promoting reuse and compatibility. Next up is ref as a prop. Function components can now receive refs as props, simplifying how you manage references to DOM elements or component instances. This change reduces the need for solutions like forward ref, leading to more readable and maintainable code. With refs as props, the necessity for forward ref in many cases is eliminated, streamlining component development. So as I said before, React 19 handling refs in function components required using forward ref, adding extra complexity to the component structure. Now React 19 allows refs to be passed as props directly to function components, simplifying ref management and making the code more straightforward. We have also got some improvements to existing hooks useMemo and useEffect. These hooks have been improved to offer better performance and more control over their behavior, making state and effect management more efficient. The new use hook simplifies accessing context and fetching data, allowing for more intuitive and flexible component logic. This improvement means you can now use hooks conditionally within your components, making your code more dynamic and adaptable. Before, developers used hooks like useMemo and useEffect to handle memoization and side effects, which could become complex in conditional scenarios. Now React 19 enhances hooks like useMemo and useEffect and introduces the new use hook, making state and effect management more efficient and intuitive, especially for conditional use. Lastly, let's talk about async transitions. The Transition API now includes support for asynchronous operations, enabling you to manage complex state transitions without blocking the UI. By handling transitions asynchronously, your app can update states without causing noticeable delays or interruptions to the user experience. This feature ensures that your UI remains responsive and interactive even during data fetching or other intensive operations. So, as I mentioned before, managing asynchronous state transitions required manual handling, often involving set timeout or similar techniques, leading to potentially unresponsive UI. The new Transition API in React 19 supports asynchronous operations, allowing state transitions to be handled smoothly without blocking the UI, and it ensures a more responsive user experience. Okay, so that wraps up our deep dive into the new features of React 19. I hope you found this overview helpful. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any future updates. Also, leave a comment below letting me know which feature you're most excited about. Your support helps us continue creating content like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.